Hey guys, how's it going? Culprit here, and tonight I'm going to bring you another play-by-play commentary using a gameplay that otherwise probably would have been just deleted because it suffers from the same problem as the other one. I don't have the audio for it, but you guys didn't really seem to mind with the other one, and you seem to enjoy actually the play-by-play style, me talking about my gameplay, so I figured I'd just do a quick little commentary over the top for you, talking about some of my play, the good, the bad, the ugly, and hopefully you guys would enjoy it. So here we go. This is 32-man rush defense on Operation Metro. We've all played it. I actually hadn't played it in a long time, believe it or not, because I was so burnt out after the beta. So you see me, I'm trying to figure out exactly what I should be doing now, because some of my old strategies didn't really work. I used to post up on those rocks where those guys are now. So here I'm trying to work the flank a little bit, get a little bit of success. I'm using the M416 again. Like I said, I'm trying to kind of check it out again, because like I said, I was a little tough on it in my review, and I just wanted to give it a fair shake. I'm enjoying it. It's everything I said it was. It's a good run-of-the-mill gun. It's nothing spectacular, but it definitely works well, and I do like it for a little longer range engagement personally. It just feels right to me. I don't really have the hollow scope for it yet, which I probably would prefer. So instead, right now you see me running the reflex, and you see me doing a lot of running around here. And this is probably just my biggest problem on this set of MCOMs. I don't really know where I want to settle in. I mean, I'm doing a pretty good job running around, but I'm almost playing it like I'm an attacker, which, I mean, that can work as defense, but I should be settled in a little more. I should be watching a section a little more rather than just, you'll see me, I'm literally wandering from one side of the map to the other. I'm basically searching out enemies, and I'm sure if I really watch this video closely, I'd see that certain things got armed probably right behind me as I left. You see me, I'm spending a lot of time over here. Meanwhile, this MCOM's already been armed, which, yeah, sure, you have to have some resistance over here, but I feel like I probably spend way too much time over here. I should have been a little closer to that other MCOM. I'm watching this sight line just in case someone's trying to be sneaky. I like to work that sight line usually. It can be tough though, but I do like to use it. Now, so here we get pushed out a little bit, which is good. We should be able to get set up again and actually mount the defense. And we do manage to do that. We hold them off pretty good. This is a good illustration. This is the 416 at range. It has no problems, which so it's definitely why I chose it on this set of MCOMs on this map, because I knew there'd be a lot of longer engagements. And here you go. It's picking people off, no problem. Actually, the reflex sight is actually pretty nice on it at this range. I tend not to really like the reflex sight. It blocks my vision too much. The rim around the optic actually there, it just bothers me. It's just a personal thing. I definitely like the Cobra sight better. It has a much thinner rim. I just feel like I can see a lot more that way. And then you obviously would have, like I mentioned, the hollow, which gives you a little bit of magnification, which is probably good in this kind of a scenario where I'm looking for that mid to longer range engagement with this gun. So that's probably what I would have used if I had it all unlocked. It's a little spot I used to like to hang out. I didn't really last there too long this time. I used to love to just kind of camp out there and get guys running up. Here I see they're arming, and so I'm just kind of making a mad dash in here, seeing if I can get the disarm. I do manage to pull it off, so I mean, then I kind of MCOM fail. I don't know what the heck I was doing there. That's just some rust. I really haven't played a ton of rush games. So, that'll come as I play more and more and I get more time on the MCOM, that kind of thing. This is a spot I hate. I don't like this position. I as much as I'm looking down range for an engagement, I'm also looking for an opportunity to get the heck out of here, because it's too easy to be sniped off, picked off, 320'd off here. The concrete walls look very inviting, but it's just a bad spot to be. That guy, I don't know. He definitely should have had me, no problem. All in all, though, I mean, our team wasn't very good, to be quite honest with you. You see, I'm sorry for the big jump. I'm not really telling a very good story here, but I just didn't want this to be a 25-minute clip. And from there on, I mean, I literally just would get a kill, die, get a kill, die, and there was a couple mad dashes trying to disarm that were obviously not successful. They managed to get both MCOMs, and here we are now into the Metro. Our team just it put up a good fight. But once we lost the first set of MCOMs, and then we lost the second, it's like they lost traction, and towards the end you could tell they had given up more or less. Luckily, I was with the same squad. I had Skid Kid and Admiral. I believe Jouet is in this match. He's on the other team. Yep, there he is. I just saw him on a scoreboard. We could have used him on our side. I bet you he probably got auto balance knowing Battlefield 3. But yeah, like I said, our squad was doing good. We were having good communications. We were really, putting up about as good a fight as we could. it always felt like you were like 5 fighting 7. You know, it was just you just fighting uphill basically, having a real hard time. This was just so bad on my part. I knew we had one MCOM. This is total. I'm embarrassed to even talk about this. I knew we had one MCOM, and this is the problem. I was so preoccupied with my audio problems and trying to get those fixed that I just was half in the game, half out. I knew we had one. They were arming an MCOM. I was making a dash to get to disarm, and I ran to the wrong MCOM. I mean, it's ridiculous. That's why I was in chat there saying, guys, I would have had it disarmed, but I ran to the wrong one. So that was my fault, and I kind of should apologize. This is typical me right here. I get the pick. I can get the revive, but I failed to secure the corner first. It's just, guys, that's Battlefield 101. This is pretty funny with Admiral. I don't know what he was doing here. I get the revive. We start heading up the stairs, and they just kind of look at each other. Oh, was he trying to knife? I thought I saw a swing there at the end. But yeah, we were having a good laugh about that in chat, so I left it in there so he could see it from my point of view. I think that guy basically just really surprised the heck out of him, and he didn't really react too quickly. But we ended up getting him, no harm done. So like I said, we put up our best defense in that first set of MCOMs. Once we started losing that, it was just kind of dominoes from there. You know, I should actually look at the scoreboard. I'm just curious to see if we had a full squad the whole time or what. And, you know, it just, yeah, we got run over, basically. I mean, we tried our best, but it just, at each MCOM, it got worse and worse and worse. I mean, you can see us right now. We're not even fighting for the MCOMs as a squad. We're really just trying to defend ourselves because they're just swarming around us. And it's not much, you know, we've been trying to do our best to PTFO, but it's pretty clear that we're about the only ones that are interested in it. So, you know, it kind of comes to a point where obviously you want to try to get the MCOMs and stuff, but we're just literally fighting room to room because we can't get anything done. And it's just too many people. This I just put in to show the end of the match. You see all the dead bodies there. It's just a mad dash trying to disarm the MCOM. This is basically a pretty rough match of Rush, but you know, I felt like I had a couple good clips in it. It was honestly, this, like I said, this wasn't a great gameplay, but this is one of the better ones I had that night. That's just how that night went. So like I said, rather than just delete it off the hard drive, I just figured I would talk about it a little bit, give you guys a video on a day I normally probably wouldn't have been able to get one out. So I hope you appreciate that. I'm doing my best to bring you a video a day, but I don't want to sacrifice quality, even though that's kind of what I'm doing here. So I hope you understand. Hope you appreciate it. I got a bunch of big things working. I actually have an unexpected day off tomorrow, which will be Thursday, the day you're probably watching this. So hopefully I'm able to get a lot of gameplays there, and I can get stuff cranking ahead of time, and really have a really rock solid week next week. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys soon. Okay, take care.